Just when Devin Haney was turning the corner, went to Australia, beat Kambosos, much props. And then he said he wanted to fight the best out there. Lomachenko, Tank Davis. Devin Haney said he wanted all the smoke. And then he made this comment, I'm not interested in Lomachenko taking a tune-up. The man just coming from a war zone. And anyway, this doesn't even make sense because when you're fighting Kambosos, Bob Arum plans to get Lomachenko a tune-up fight in October. So the two of you could meet in 2023. But when you make comments like this, it sounds like you're trying to get out the fight. You don't want to fight Loma at his best. You're looking for an advantage. When, if you fight Loma after a tune-up fight and you beat him, there is no excuses. You beat Loma at his best. Loma is the boogeyman at 135. I think he's the best 135-pounder out there. He doesn't have any belts. And I think the reason Devin Haney is fighting him, or at least it seems like that after this statement, is because he can't get the other guys in the ring. He can't get the Tank Davises. He can't get Ryan Garcia in the ring. The next name up is Lomachenko. And if Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, there will be no doubt in my mind he's the number one guy at 135. But Devin Haney is right. He is the champ. He holds all the cards. And the reason he holds all the cards is because Loma wants to be undisputed lightweight champ. But for him to bring up, I'm not waiting on Loma. The champ doesn't wait for anybody. And hopefully, Bob Arum can get Lomachenko and fight in October or November so him and Devin Haney could scrap next year. Because Devin Haney's fighting Kambosos on October 15th. He's not going to fight Lomachenko October 22nd. Hopefully, the boogeyman will have his tune-up out the way, and him and Devin Haney will be able to scrap 2023.
All those guys. I think every fight there's adversity for everybody. I do have Tank as my number one at 135, but I think it's fast chess. I think 135 has become a blessing to boxing.
You heard it from Showtime. He thinks Tank Davis is the best at 135. Now, I'm not knocking Tank Davis's talent, his knockout power, but who has he beat at 135 to make him number one? I'm real hesitant to put him or Ryan Garcia as number one. You know, I think Loma is number one. I'm not even a Loma fan, but I think Loma is number one at 135. Who has Tank beat? He's beat Gamboa. Some people thought he lost to Pitbull Cruz. That was a close fight. And he beat Rolly. And no one thinks Rolly's a top 10 fighter at 135. Mayweather Promotions have made a career out of protecting Gervonta Davis from the top competition in the division. Rather, it's 130, 135. So we don't really get to see the best Gervonta Davis. I mean, Loma has been chasing this guy for years. But Mayweather said he doesn't want to deal with other promotional companies. That's Mayweather's words. But I bet if he thought Tank could beat Loma, or there was no way Ryan Garcia could beat Tank, these fights would be made. If Loma was like a Leo Santa Cruz, that fight would be made. And maybe down the line, the Lomachenko fight will be made when he's 50 years old. With Tank Davis, Mayweather is taking the path with the least resistance. I mean, who else does he have? Tank is the bread and butter of Mayweather Promotions. Tank is a good fighter, but the lack of opposition, quality opposition, I cannot put him number one at 135. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.